Season OG is here, and that means I have the best controller settings for this season to help you dominate your lobbies. From buffed aim assist to a brand new controller sensitivity, there's a lot to cover here. But if you need a creative map to practice in that already has all the new weapons, this map has all the Chapter 2 weapons along with custom music stations, different backgrounds, and even custom crossings. You can use this map to 1v1 your friends or just hop on in Freebuild is how I actually use it. Every single day to warm up, I come in here in Freebuild for around 30 minutes. And trust me, it helps a lot. All you have to do to find this map is search Carter 2K on the map tab and then favorite it so you don't forget it. And now let's check out these settings. These will work whether you're playing for the first time since the actual Chapter 2 or if you're an established good player. These settings work for literally everyone. So it doesn't look like we got any new video settings. I don't think we got any new audio settings either. But if you're coming over here, make sure you have visualize sound effects turned on. That's basically a cheat code to hearing people. Now over to the game tab. All these movement settings are pretty much just personal preference, although I definitely would have toggle sprint turned on. That helps a lot. Down to combat settings, I have swapped to pickup turned on. Again, that's kind of personal preference, but auto pickup weapons is something basically everyone on controller should turn on. Keyboard and mouse players have this scroll wheel that can basically macro pick up any items on the floor, and by using this, they always beat controller players to picking up items. But with auto pickup on, controller players can actually get those items first. Now you'll have to get used to restoring your inventory a lot because you pick up a lot of stuff you don't want with this turned on, but for the simple fact that you can get weapons over keyboard and mouse players with the scroll wheel, it's worth it. For preferred item slots, this is going to be the loadout that I'm running basically all this season. I'm going to be looking for a pump shotgun in my first slot. In my second slot, I'm going to be looking for an AR. I'm going to be looking for 2 heals, and then I'm always going to be looking for a sniper. We have hunting rifles, semi-autos, and heavy snipers back. And especially with the sensitivity that I'm about to show you, it works so well for snipers. But first, we go down to building, which I have reset building choice turned on. I disable pre-edits on controller. If you're a super advanced controller player like Borderline Pro, then you probably can take advantage of pre-edit. But if you're more of an average player, then I definitely just disable these because it messes you up a lot more than it helps you in my opinion. Turbo building obviously turned on, and auto confirm edits, I always set this to both. This basically means that you only have to click 2 buttons instead of 3 to edit and reset, which obviously is faster. It also makes editing just easier. Now these are a bunch of extra game options. You can copy them if you want. Over to the game UI section, this is just a bunch of personal preference. Generally, I like my damage numbers to be all the way up. My HUD skill is a little on the low end actually. If I were you, I'd turn this all the way up to like 80. And then the rest of these settings I wouldn't mess with unless you want to see your ping. Then turn on net debug stats, but the rest of them just leave them on default. Over one to the touch and motion tab. This is gyro aiming, which is so bad. Just turn it completely off. Do not use it. Then we have 2 tabs of mouse and keyboard, and then controller. Now this is the tab where we actually have a brand new controller sensitivity. So slide hold time, I always keep around a 0.075. Anywhere in that range is good. Edit hold time doesn't matter if you have a single edit bind. Reset camera access and reset camera time also doesn't matter if you're not using gyro aiming. So those 3 settings right there don't affect your gameplay at all. Vibrations we're gonna turn off just because it can kind of throw off your aim a little bit, especially for longer range. Quick weapon is something you've probably never seen before if you're just coming back from the OG Chapter 2, but no one really uses this because it's not that good. It's easier to just switch weapons the default way. But then we get down to sensitivity. So first of all, you're gonna want to make sure you have use advanced options turned on. That's gonna gray out these top 2 sensitivities, which is fine. We don't need to change those. Whatever they're on is completely fine. But your build multiplier and edit multiplier is gonna be set to 2.0 on both of these. Down to look sense, we're gonna be using 43% on both horizontal and vertical look speed with 0% boost on all of those. Down to ADS, we're gonna be using 7% on horizontal, 8% on vertical with again no boost, but this is the brand new multiplier controller sensitivity. So this is basically gonna be your sensitivity when you scope in on a sniper or any weapon with a scope on it. Now these settings were adjusted with a sniper aim already in mind. So for me personally, I'm just gonna leave this on 1.0 because I don't need it faster or slower. But because the sensitivity is so new, if you feel like your sniper aim is too slow or too fast, make minimal adjustments to this, like by 0.1 either up or down. I have a feeling a lot of players are gonna think this is too slow for sniper aim, so maybe change it to something like a 1.15. But make sure you don't go too high on this because they can really throw off your sniper aim. Again, personally, I'm just gonna go with the flat 1.0 multiplier. And then we're gonna turn look damage time all the way to 0 seconds. We're gonna change the look input curve to linear. And then for your dead zones, 10% on both left and right stick usually works for everybody. If you do get stick drift with 10%, maybe turn it up a little bit until you don't get stick drift. But otherwise, these are the rest of the controller sensitivities. And if you're here looking for binds, unfortunately, I actually use a pro controller that has 4 back paddles and even 2 side buttons on it. So my binds are gonna be way different, but let's hop into my first ever Chapter 2 remix game. And let me show you what you can actually do with these settings. All right, let's go over to Holly Hedges for the first drop. Ooh, we're back like in chapter 2, this is so weird, bro. Performance mode looks so different. I'm gonna grab this. Bang, let's go. First elim. Absolutely fried him with the Tommy gun too. Wait, even the kill feed looks different. Oh, that's so weird. We're gonna have to make sure our movement is really good this season with how many snipers are in the game. Oh my, wait, those are massive. Oh, let's go. Bro, the Tommy gun is back. Dude, I absolutely love the weapons in chapter 2. Like, this pump feels so good. My game feels kind of dark, though. I might need to turn up my brightness a little bit. Bang! And that's why I just leave my scoped multiplier at that 1.0. Honestly, I said I was going to be carrying an AR in the second slot, but I think a Tommy gun might be more appropriate. Oh, this guy has a grenade launcher. Oh. Oh, this guy has the boom bow. Okay. Ooh, 5 HP. That was a big hit. Bro, he just got... No way, bro. He shot that so fast. Bro, he had the OG pump. That's why it was hitting so hard. Or you know what? My favorite drop of all time. Let's go over to Pleasant Park. Oh, we got the boogie bomb. Yeah. Is that a player? This guy invisible? Wait, what's happening right here? You can go under Pleasant? Wait, I don't remember that. Bang. Oh my, that was intense. Explosive weapons are definitely going to be fun to deal with again. I don't remember it being this hard to find heals though. I feel like I have no heals. We have supply drops back? Bro, we have a rifts back. Oh, this is crazy. Not the grappler escape. Oh, I ruined it. He is a... Bro, he is an OG spaz. Why does everyone find a spaz except me? He hits so hard. Well, look, I hope you all have some better luck than I did. Find more heals, find your OG spazzes. But these are some great settings for this season. Again, if you want to use the new weapons and get used to them in creative, I highly recommend coming and playing this map. And also just using this map throughout the season to improve your mechanics. It helps a ton. And again, all you have to do to find it is search Carter 2K in the map tab. Of course, make sure to subscribe and thank you all so much for watching.